Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The US Senate has passed a gun control bill, the most significant firearms legislation in nearly 30 years.
The yeas are 65, the nays are 33. The motion to concur with an amendment is agreed to.
It imposes tougher checks on young buyers and encourages states to remove guns from people considered a threat. In a rare bipartisan breakthrough on gun control measures, 15 Republicans joined Democrats in the Senate to approve the bill. President Joe Biden urged a quick vote on the bipartisan bill, despite it falling far short of his demands.
Democracy is not so broken that it is unable to rise to the moment.
Gun control activists and most Democrats would also like to see far more stringent measures on gun control.
This is not a cure-all for all the ways gun violence affects our nation, but it is a long overdue step in the right direction. Passing this gun safety bill is truly significant, and it's going to save lives.
Ukrainian forces have been ordered to withdraw from the city of Severodonetsk. That's according to the top regional official. The eastern city has endured weeks of bombardment as Russian forces try to take complete control of the region. Luhansk, a mainly Russian-speaking region in East Ukraine, is a key priority for President Vladimir Putin. Together with the Donetsk region, it makes up what is collectively known as the Donbass, a large industrial area which has been the focus of a Russian-backed separatist movement since 2014. The Taliban's deputy chief has appealed for international aid as he surveyed the devastation left by an earthquake in eastern Afghanistan this week. Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, India and the United Arab Emirates have all said they plan to send aid. Supplies from Pakistan have already crossed the border. An official said Afghanistan does not have enough medical supplies to treat the injured from the earthquake that killed over 1,000 people this week. An aftershock on Friday killed 5 more people. More than 400 sub-Saharan African migrants have tried to storm the border of the Spanish enclave of Melilla in Morocco. It's the first such attempted mass crossing into the territory since Madrid and Rabat resumed diplomatic ties in March. The authorities in Melilla said a significant number of migrants managed to get in. The diplomatic crisis came to an end after Spain supported Morocco's autonomy plan for the disputed region of Western Sahara. Thousands of Greek pensioners have protested in Athens as soaring prices have taken a toll on households in the country. Like many other EU countries, Greece has been gripped by spiking electricity, gas and fuel costs, a trend exacerbated by Russia's invasion of Ukraine and its curbing of gas flows to several countries in Europe. One of the lowest income groups, pensioners, are asking for rises in pensions as they struggle with escalating costs. Electricity bills have skyrocketed and supermarket prices have increased by as much as 30%. Prince Charles has expressed deep sorrow over slavery in a speech to Commonwealth leaders in Rwanda and acknowledged that the roots of the organisation lay in a painful period of history, alluding to the slave trade and colonialism. Charles told assembled Commonwealth leaders at the opening ceremony of a 2-day summit in Kigali that he couldn't describe the depths of his personal sorrow. The Commonwealth is a club of 54 countries, most of which are former British colonies, and presents itself as a network of equal partners with shared goals such as democracy, peace and prosperity. However, it has not dealt publicly with the legacy of colonialism or slavery, despite there being increasing calls for it to do so.
I want to acknowledge that the roots of our contemporary association run deep into the most painful period of our history. I cannot describe the depths of my personal sorrow at the suffering of so many.
And finally, thousands of A Coruña residents in northern Spain have gathered at Orzan and Riazor beaches for the midsummer festival known as San Juan. The celebration sees people jumping over bonfires to scare away evil spirits. The traditional festival, often known as St. John's, falls on the night of the 23rd to the 24th of June, when, according to the Bible, St. John the Baptist was born. The pagan rituals include building bonfires and jumping over them as purification to get rid of evil spirits and as a form of protection from fire for the rest of the year. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.